Okay, good evening, Aquarius. We are going to use the Deviant Moon Tarot deck tonight. And we're going to do a little, we're going to use 9 cards. I'm going to do a 9-card draw with a past, present, future. May I have an accurate reading, please, for Aquarius? Okay, so in 3 more soft. May we have an accurate reading, please, for Aquarius? 1 more. And we're just going to take it right off the top. All right, past. Whoa. The past is in the past. Present, there's you. This is definitely your reading. Interesting. And future. Wow, bottom of the deck. Okay, the sun. This is amazing. So we've just had a pretty significant eclipse. And the one thing I'd like to say about the eclipse, because this is the 15th of August, and the eclipse was on the 12th. But we know that the impact of an eclipse extends in the days that follow the eclipse. Truths begin to come out. People's personalities can change after an eclipse, and it takes a while for the full impact of the eclipse to be exposed. So I just feel like that is the overall theme of this reading. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move the future over here, and I'm going to pull the present down so that we can focus on these 3 cards here. So I just want to say something right off the bat. Somebody in the past, and possibly this is still going on, has a monkey on their back over something that happened in the past. Somebody is worried here about the past. So we've got Gemini and Scorpio energy. We have Sun and Scorpio here and a card of Scorpio right there. And we have the 9 of Swords, which is Jupiter in Gemini in the past. Now, this could have to do with some kind of issue that relates to money in a family. So it could relate to an inheritance or some kind of pain that you were put through in a family, or some kind of loss, monetary loss relating to an inheritance, or perhaps having been somebody, a missing person, somebody that you don't know about that you're related to, a parent, or because I'm seeing, I'm just looking at the present, which I shouldn't be, but in the past, we have someone who is mentally tortured over the past, in the past, okay? So this could be an act that someone was putting on, because I notice in the Deviant Moon, the 6 of Cups, there's a play being put on. There are actors, there are puppets, and there's a group of people laughing at this play that's going on, at the puppets, that they're laughing at the show. So somebody, I don't know what this person has done to you, but what someone is stressing over is exposure. Okay, it could be a sibling, it could be a parent, because there's children in this card. It could be over a gift that was supposed to be given to you. what somebody, also in the judgment card, in the original card, um, three people, a mother, a father, and a child, are being forced to turn around and look at their own behavior in the past. The idea of that 360-degree turn, the turning around and looking, is that one must face truths. One must, examine the truths about their own behavior. And somebody here, and it could be a Gemini, somebody is extremely, when I said they have a monkey on their back, they truly do. Someone, and it looks like a little, can I have a focus? There we go. See that? What they're stressing over is judgment. They're stressing over something that they're being forced to look at. They may be, so it's like somebody in the past knew that something was going to come back around. I mean, this could be a parent that somebody that gave you up for adoption. Maybe somebody gave you up for adoption because they were afraid of being judged by others. But if that's the case, it's for a few of you, that is the case here. That person is now really stressing. It could have been, they could have been the biological father, believe it or not. Okay. Because in the present moment, somebody wants to give you something. And in the present moment, we've got a King of Pentacles who is thinking about giving you this pentacle. There you are in the present. And this is monetary loss. It can also be somebody looking for somebody and they're not there. And so for some of you, I mean, for others of you, this may have to do with this person could be a lawyer or a legal figure, somebody who knows that you were supposed to receive some money when really you got nothing. Now, I don't think that you even care about this. Well, who wouldn't care? Because we could all do with a little more money, but you're just minding your own business here in the Star card. You're doing exactly what you should be doing, which is just healing and bridging the gap between the spiritual and the material. But the idea is there's something that you've done without. And your back is on to, so in other words, what you don't see is this King of Pentacles here who is presenting a pentacle. So that's in the present moment, but I can see that you're not looking in that direction. You're very busy with other more important things that King of Pentacles should know. But anyway, this exposure is definitely coming out. Now, in the very near future, I've got somebody, it's like, so whenever again, we've got the 10 of Pentacles. So we've got the idea here of money, family money, inheritances, something that's being passed along. There's something also that's hidden under the table. There's two characters here who have been playing a game of chess and moving pieces around and having a lot of fun doing it. But somebody is about to make another move here. I don't think that either of these characters are you. There's a move that's about to be made, okay? This could be something that's coming in very quickly, very fast. Over here, we really don't have the result of what's happening in the future, except what we have in the future is someone who is in a real state of shock. It's not you, because that wheel, that wheel relates to, that's why they were stressing back here in the past. Something is coming back around for somebody, not you. Something is coming back around. It's either someone in your family or a missing family member or someone that caused you to lose money. But this is somebody telling them, what did you think was going to happen? You should have known. that this was going to be the result. And whoever I feel like that's the character there that was stressing back here in the past. And now they're in a state of shock because this is like, I notice how this is a fortune teller. Maybe somebody went to a fortune teller and the fortune teller said, this is what's going to happen to you. But, so somebody over here, they have a decision to make. It looks like they have 3 choices and they've got to make this decision and they've got to make it fast. That what they're mostly, bracing themselves for there in the future is this exposure. And of course, they could be, what they could be stressed about is that somebody's going to be very angry here. I feel like we need some messages. What did this person do? Are we allowed to get a hint? I'm staying away to avoid hurting you. I have to learn from my mistakes. Again, so, somebody, I feel like they're also staying away because they're worried, of the impact that it might have on them. I ran away because I felt I couldn't live up to your needs and expectations. This could be about somebody who isn't in your life. There is a third party. Well, I don't think that this has to do with cheating or anything. Well, it might have to do with cheating, but there's a third person here who's missing at the current moment. Yeah, I'm not ready to change. I still need time to grow and face my reality. That's why we couldn't get a definite outcome for that person. I just keep getting, I feel like I'm not good enough for you. I feel like you have expectations. I hope you understand my position. I'm just going through a lot. I'm afraid of making the same mistakes from the past. Betrayal. Aquarius, there was a very serious betrayal back here by this person who's stressing and obsessing. And I feel like this is all going to be exposed here, though. Okay? Let's just see if we can get a word of advice from the deck that I need right now is not near me. It's believe it or not, it's still not unpacked. Can we have the closest possible good advice for Aquarius in this situation? So, this could be some kind of a family secret, guys. Sorry, it fell on the floor. Yeah, a profound transformation is taking place in your life. So I feel like these are the effects of the eclipse. Be yourself. You have much to offer the world by just being you. Your love has the power to transform all things, including your relationship and love life. So I just feel like, if this is missing money, what you have on the inside is far more valuable. Let me know what happens. Sorry that's so open-ended, but sometimes the readings are just like this. Let me know what happens, Aquarius, and let me know if it resonates. Okay, thanks.